Welcome back, everyone. As was promised, we got Mariya Muzychuk in the studio. Meanwhile, one more game finished, so we had to give the floor to the chief press officer as well as Katerina Lagno. Her game against Agnidze finished in a draw. And Mariya, thanks for joining. It was the first time, or it is the first time you are in our studio, which is a little bit unexpected. Yeah, I simply missed this idea that we can try to get you when you win the game. It's not the only game you won, right?
It's not the only game, yes, but I'm here. It's the first time.
Yeah, that's the first time you're here. I have something to tell you. It's a very important game, not only for you, but for the rest of the participants apart from Goryachkina, because you proved that it is possible to win a game against her. Before that, it looked doubtful.
Actually, I didn't have a choice. I had to play for a win because, otherwise, it's not pleasant to share the last places.
Yeah, right. I keep forgetting that you were. It's very strange because Goryachkina was in the, clear first, but then it's really strange that all of you were so close, right? Anna had. Distance between Anna, let's say, and the last place was like 2 points, right? So it was very impactful, this last win for the place in the cross table as well as the full money prize. The game itself, okay. That much I know. And then I had Vlad Kachev, a known theoretician who doesn't play this line, but he says this is known, and I believe as well.
It's true.
And then H4 was the move that we didn't know.
Yes, actually, it's an interesting move, but I don't know why I didn't analyze bishop e4.
But was it played previously, h4, or it's like your novelty?
I'm not sure if it is a novelty, but okay, it's not the main move 100%.
Yeah, it's like hard to speak about novelty nowadays, because even if you are to play it first in the human game, right? I mean, if it's one of the possible moves in the well-known position, that means at least 100 people have it in the notes analyzed and everything, yeah? Okay, so bishop e4, and from this point it's like started...
Yes, we started to play. I mean, I started to think, and maybe about half an hour. So I decided to put the bishop on g6, and I was at least happy that there will be the move f6, and it was very important for me because my development is much better. And I decided to play on it like rook e3.
Rook e3.
But knight e7, and here I was thinking if rook a3 or rook c3. I'm still not sure which move is better because each move has has some pluses. And then the next move like bishop somewhere and rook b6.
This is the idea. So in this case you move the bishop.
Somewhere.
e2.
And the rook b6.
In case of king g8, yeah, rook b6.
But just in some variants it wasn't good, and I decided, rook c3 is better to save time, and probably this moves are about to equal.
Comes to c7, yeah?
h5 I consider to be the best.
If rook c8, you just
take rook b3, yes. Yes, right, and it is very comfortable.
Going to c7.
Without the black rook on the queen side, it is even harder to protect the pawns.
So what she was doing was reasonable, yeah? H5,
yes, I consider it to be the best.
C7, a6, b5. I'm not sure. a6 is good.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe because instead of a6, knight f5, she could play it. That is the question. Because take, and bishop c6, rook b8.
You take here.
Yes. Bishop c6,
rook b8, and maybe she gets
g6. No, g6 is better. Yes,
g6 is better,
and
she gets to g7.
If I take rook a6, rook b6, then she can grab the pawn on c2 and so.
So that would be a critical position. This you take on b6 with one of the rooks.
Or maybe c3 here. I can play first.
Maybe you can win a pawn like this indeed. C3.
Still, I was sure that I'm playing for win here, but
maybe not.
I wasn't so sure.
Maybe not as, let's say, as big advantages in the game, because intuitively we didn't like it for black, and especially this capture.
That's true, but on the other hand, she just changed the pawns, and so it becomes
And
harder.
if she plays knight f5 immediately, was there anything forced or?
I was thinking about this, maybe knight c6.
Ah, so you're not exchanging the knights, yeah? So you just keep the knight c6. If she takes, there is this.
There is everything, like rook a7.
Ah, rook a7, same thing. Yeah, this motive initially missed, and therefore, yeah, wasn't looking at it as well here. Yeah, rook a7 seems to be winning, or is winning. Yeah. So this happened, knight f5, rook a7, and then I was surprised with Goryachkina's survivability, to be honest, because it looks like it has to be over, and then after a few moves again, you punch, and it looks like it has to be over. But she was. So were you ever in doubt? Ah, by the way, yeah. So, well, that all looked cool.
Actually, instead of rook d8, there was interesting to play rook c8 and. Oh, no,
sacrifice the
yes,
exchange, yeah?
to sacrifice right here. Bishop d7, take on d4.
Ah, take on d4, right, and then run with the king. Yeah?
Can immediately king g8.
Run with the king. Yeah, we kind of looked at this one. We declared that this is much better for white, but I was not sure if it's like winning
Yeah, I was
or
thinking
not.
about the same during
So
the
you
game.
take or?
And knight c2.
Ah, and even she can even take on c2.
Yes.
Then, for instance, check, exchange the rooks, and yeah, it's all technically all on the king side. Yeah, I mean, usually extra exchange is very helpful when you have, rook is faster than any of the minor pieces, so that when you have a fight on two sides of the board, then of course exchange will tell. Here it's not so easy.
But probably
Yeah,
it
I
is
agree.
defendable, I don't know.
Probably that was the best chance. We can say so. Yeah. Rook d8. This happened.
Again, it was possible to include the moves rook c8, rook c7, rook e8. I don't know. Maybe probably.
Over here, like to go
Yes,
rook c8 first, and you would
Rook
go there.
c7, yes. But on the other hand, my pawn on c2 will be protected with the rook on. Okay, I
You
play the
would still
same,
go
yes.
the same
Sure.
way, and then c2 in some line is not hanging.
Yes, okay. That is the question. If it was better to play rook c8 or no.
So essentially, you'll get the same position. You'll take here, play
Bishop
d7
bishop
or
d7,
bishop
the
d7.
same, yes. That was my plan.
Because here, at first, I thought that you'll start with this, or it's.
Actually, there was some idea why I played bishop d7. You want to play g4? Am I right?
If king g8, yeah, I was thinking
But okay,
of g4.
if I take and rook h4.
You mean I'll run out of pawns?
But
Well,
okay,
that
but then
could
you
be
take
clever.
on g.
Yeah, take.
No,
You were
it's
planning.
it's very bad for black.
I even didn't see that you were planning to take the bishop. I thought that was the idea, but then perhaps it's enough. Yeah, e6 is weak, and probably white still should win it. Yeah, and if black takes over here, just to show that this should be winning. Yeah,
It
check,
should
and
be,
whenever
for
the king
sure,
goes, you
yes.
probably go f6, and it should be mate. Rook h7, and so on.
But
Right,
okay,
so maybe
let's
that
go
was an
back,
alternative,
maybe.
but yeah, what you played looked very good, and then
And I spent a lot of time
Yeah.
while I played this move.
tell us what
Okay,
were
because
the
there
lines you were thinking.
There were three moves, which I consider this one, bishop f7, and okay, like to take the pawn. I decided that to play bishop f5 gf, rook a6 doesn't make big sense because as we all
here.
know, rook
Take,
endgame.
yeah.
Make,
Yeah, so at first this,
yes,
and rook g8 and
take,
rook a6.
rook a6, rook c8.
Rook c8, yeah, actually, it's
I was counting like I was like calculating rook f6, and here are some tricks. Black has like rook c2 or maybe rook c4. I don't know.
Yeah, rook f6 is a nice move, which we originally
Maybe rook
missed.
c2, rook c2.
Rook c2, rook f5.
Take, yes, like I have to protect the pawn. I think in h6, for example, and then rook c4 or something. I wasn't
so I
sure
agree.
that
It's like not
it would be
entirely
winning for
clear.
me. So of course, with having the bishop, I didn't want to change it. So another idea was bishop f7. It was also interesting.
Immediately,
Yes.
or after rook b7,
Immediately,
knight
I
d4.
saw.
Immediately rook b6.
Yes, so, but okay.
To move the pawn,
but
or
it's-
to play rook b6 and to take on g6. Yes.
And just on the other hand, there are some tricks like knight h6. So
And you
And-
might have to return back? Or?
And I wasn't sure about this bishop f7. I said, okay, let's play rook bb.
Yeah. Honestly, I missed knight d4 completely.
No, I said that it was. I didn't know what to do on knight h4 here.
Knight h4.
But then I saw rook g7, king h6, f4, and I was very glad of my positions.
Yeah.
Actually, this move f4 was so hard for me to find. I don't know why, though it's a simple move.
Yeah, looks very natural. Yeah, and let's quickly tell what the point is. Just say rook a8.
So what I can play here, like rook h7, and just...
rook h7 like this, yeah, and then just take, and then you take the a6 pawn. And basically, if she ever tries to go to f5,
now
you just
take.
you're very happy to take, yeah. Okay, in this particular case, you exchange the rooks as well, but even something like this rook endgame is, we are sure, when it's two connected passed pawns, it's...
I was thinking about the same, right?
So she went for knight d4, and
of course, the
here,
trick is like rook g7, king h6, bishop h3, knight c6. It can be very unpleasant.
knight c6.
Yes.
I missed it, and I thought like, knight c6, and then she's taking the pawn on e5, and it's not clear if you're winning at all because you have to leave.
Maybe I even have to sacrifice the exchange,
like to take
but how?
Here,
yes,
to take here, but again.
Okay, now
it's like, now it's a
question.
game. Yeah, now it's a game. I mean, probably white is better, but
but okay.
Hard to say. Yeah, you don't need it.
After bishop d7, I was so happy because it's like
Then
very
the pawn
easy
is
play.
moving, yeah.
And here I think it was impossible to save the game.
Yeah, and the final. I mean, it's not how to say. It's not even the question, but. To praise your choice here, because there are so many attractive moves, but still you found the way to calculate and everything. Because I believe maybe it's of my sadistic nature or something. I would
rook b8.
Yeah, I would play this and then this, so that the rook is still over there. I mean, I understand it's not needed. You're winning. The way you played it's actually very nice. Rook
I
8
spent
takes,
some minutes and calculating.
King f7, and then the king is going. Yeah.
Yes, pawn and game is
King
winning.
f2, this king e3, and then exchanging.
And then I take on
d4.
d5. Yes.
Okay, so congratulations on your victory. And what does it mean? So you clearly not lost. That's for certain. So what place does it make? So 6.5, right? So it's 7.5 for Anna. Then it's...
It is like -1. How much is it? I don't know.
-1 out of 13.
Yes, you're
so
right.
It had
6.5, yes.
No, wait. Out of 14. Yeah, exactly. So 6.5. It's 8 for Anna, pardon me. And then it's Lagno is 3rd. So you must be like place 4. Could be the share of 4th place or maybe 5th place.
Will
But
share
really not
place.
lost. So improve the
I'm
result.
in the middle, but okay. Of course, I'm very sad.
Yeah, not the tournament of your life, definitely. But we agreed with Vlad, and I hope you'll agree as well, that even in a bad tournament, it's really, really nice to win the last game. It gives you the hope, and especially here that
it gives some satisfaction.
Sort of a revenge, yeah. You were the only one to win the mini match against Goryachkina, and you were the only one who had a chance to win 2-0, because in the first game you were
much better.
You were also much better. Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much, Mariya, and enjoy the rest. It's well deserved after such a horrendous tournament. It was a long tournament, so thanks for joining.